Hello, crypto fam, and welcome back to the channel. As always, we are in a beautiful bull run. Not always, but at least right now. So we're going to take advantage of it. And in this video, we're going to go over Ripple, right? XRP, one of the foundations of the channel, one of the tokens I've been in love with, one of the cryptos that I've actually supported since, 2000, maybe 17. I did not go all in. Big mistake back then. But in all honesty, I saw so much volatility. And I want to kind of break that down. Another thing, too, we were kind of talking about with some of the customers and some of the people is like, okay, look, I need you guys to teach. You guys are asking, how do we draw the beginning set of lines, right? That's the thing. So we're going to make this a little bit bigger. Let's make this bad boy smaller. Okay, so you can at least see it. So what we need to first figure out is what these long-term support and resistance trend lines are. And the reason this is so important is because that's what's going to help us determine where this crypto should be going, or at least give us the liquidity zones that we're going to keep our eyes open to. And that's either where we're going to enter for shorts or longs, just depending on your situation, what platform you're trading on, and how you're doing it. Please don't forget, I do got my BTCC link below, and BTCC does trade Ripple. I did not take a trade on it yesterday, but it does allow you to do a 500x leverage. So definitely use that to your advantage. What this basically means is you could put in a $100 position and you could 500x that $100, which would technically make it $50,000, right? Because if you had $100 and you 10x'd it, that would be a $1,000 position. So, or 100x'd it. And if you 500x it, it'd be 50 grand. So think about it. $100 can give you a 50 grand position in Ripple. And if it takes off and you're in a long, every percent you're gaining is 500 times that original percent. So it's critical that you use the right exchanges. But for you to make some good decisions on the chart, what we're going to need to look at is, what are these liquidity zones? How do I draw them? How were they so precise on BTC? And the answer is, I drew them a long time ago on BTCC. We saw BTC form this channel, right? This giant fat channel. And then we saw here, those are the main liquidity zone. And I would try to put in here how many touch points it had touched, because it shows you how valuable that position is to traders and players in this game, right? And this is a PvP world, so you just want to be ahead and have some sort of advantage. Now let's get some of these lines drawn. So I like to do the horizontal ray, and I'll usually go to where I see the most touches. So we've got this one. I like to make the line white, and it needs to be dashed or dotted depending on how many touches. So it's a little bit less touches. So we're going to go with dotted. And okay, then you can right click it and then you can lock it, which means that it's not going to move around up and down. And you want to lock these as much as you can. Once you do that, that line is not going to move for you as you're drawing and as you're watching the market. Let's pull out another one. Let's find another position. See, this one's really, really nice, because this one here, oh, yeah. This one's perfect, actually. It was an original spot here. Then it became support. Then it became resistance once, twice, 3 times. Then again, it became support. A little bit more support down here. Support. So it's a great position to be in. We're going to lock that bad boy in. Next line we're going to do is this one here. Oh, yeah, this one's beautiful. This one's really nice because it did touch it. But we're going to start from where it started becoming resistance, support, resistance, skip through it, a little bit of skip through it, again, resistance, support, and last time it broke that support. Like, look, you guys, if you would have just bought here because you saw all of these tips and touches here, you would have been up 100% in under 2-3 days. That's the power of crypto, right? And that's the power of these lines drawn so much longer. So we just drew 2 more. Let's put these in here. This has now become another resistance. This top resistance, that one's a tough one because it was just it's like an anomaly, right? But we do want to put it in here. And then we're going to put this one too, because it is an anomaly as well. But locking these points, same thing occurred, right? Let's go through these one by one and see what we know. This one was actually a lot more resistance points. It stopped it here, support, resistance, and it did break through here, which is awesome. Then the next one, this didn't have much points here, so maybe actually we want to unlock it. Oh, no. It was resistance right here. Now we can lock it again. So it was resistance, scoop through this, resistance, and resistance again, resistance line. So none of them are lined or dotted. all the way, or dotted and dashed, and the reason is because we want to focus on those points and really understand those numbers and watch them as we're trading very, very specifically. The current market sentiment, what we need to figure out here is where is it going next. And what you're going to want to usually do is get on the lower time frame chart so you can see exactly what's happening. What we do see here is a opposite of a death cross, right? So that's where we had that big run up, and now it's really far away from exponential moving average, which is okay. We're gonna wait on it to catch back up to that to make a decision. But what I do see right now is a lot of bullish or a lot of bearish momentum, but it is in a consolidation zone, you guys. We can see here that there is no clear direction from the RSI. There's also no clear direction from volume, but going down, and it's had some ups. And then lastly here, this looks like it's all just consolidating. So what we're going to want to do right now is just wait for the market to finish consolidating and make a move. And then based on that move, we're going to take a play, right? If it gets back up to here and it stabilizes here, what are we going to do? We know it's a short play. If it gets here, stabilizes, and has a bit of a downturn, we're 100% going to take a short. And then we're going to take our profit probably around here would be the goal. Now, all of this is subject to change based on the catalyst, Mr. BTC having some crazy shit happen. If for some reason Bitcoin just takes a giant launch, or just some crazy happens with that, it is for sure going to bend this bearish strategy, and it will turn it into bullish. Now, again, it goes the opposite end. If we break that white line, then now we know we're in for another run up, and we're going to be hopefully entering for a long with the market push and wait for that long to get to that next white line, or, and in this case it's $1.70, or just wait for it to consolidate at the next spot up top and take your profit, right? So there's many ways you can play this. I hope today's video helped. Make sure you're subscribed and you're liking the channel. Also, check that BTCC link below if you are going to trade on leverage. I freaking love it. They're giving you guys bonuses. That's why I keep forgetting. You literally get a bonus if you use that link to sign up. So definitely use it to your advantage. Leave some comments. Tell me where you think Ripple's going. Where is our XRP bad boy going? Give me some feedback. I'll see you nerds on the next one. Thanks.